Everyone. Hello. Welcome back to my channel. I'm always so happy to find you here. I do enjoy uploading a new video for you to view on Thursday of each week. This particular upload is actually different because I want to have this moment of reflection as to my journey on YouTube. um, and in appreciation of your views and of your support. So, no topic, it's about us. And what better could it be? So, having said that, I created a YouTube channel a year ago. Actually, it was July of last year. And I had been asked to create a channel, I'm going to be honest, a decade ago. But I was not a social media person. I barely got a YouTube. I barely got a Facebook page until 2017, as I was on a committee for a nonprofit, and I was also doing something for my godson, rest in peace, annual Wills Day. And so we were asked to, invite all your friends, and I was just going to invite my friends, but it was social media friends. So I got one. So 2017 to now. And I would say that I use social media in every aspect as a platform for things that are important to me. This YouTube channel are things that are important to me as to how people treat one another, and particularly in the workplace. But even my personal Facebook page, not my business Facebook page, my personal Facebook page always drops down a little bit of positivity, a positive outlook, something celebrative, someone's graduating. I really try and use it overwhelmingly positively. And I have found that most people don't do that for whatever reason, and that's okay. But having said that, I was hesitant to start my YouTube channel because, again, 10 years ago, I was asked to start one, basically doing the same things that I'm doing now after a year has passed. So here we are a year later, and with Facebook, YouTube, I'm sorry, I now have 55 videos uploaded on a weekly basis. And the math is about right because I upload weekly. I didn't want to take on too much. I didn't want to over emphasize my platform. I wanted to grow it organically. I've never purchased a viewership. I never boosted a post. And I shall say that my videos, as far as the analytics, and I don't get into too much of that, are extremely impactful in the sense of content creation, and that my viewers are interested in the topic. So for that, I'm grateful. But that's how I look at, here I am a year later, what do I want to do and how would I like to move forward? And do I want to manage things the way I am? So that's what this talk is about. I look at over the last year, a weekly upload. The comments that I remain at this point still privatized because I know people make comments out there, and my platform is a kind platform. So I wanted to make sure that negativity didn't hit my viewers without me intervening for that. And none of the comments were negative. They're all positive. They're all, hey, that makes a lot of sense. Or, whoa, that was really interesting. Or, oh, thank you for sharing that. So it's been good, and the journey's been good. But there are changes that I'm going to make moving forward. And I want to share that with you. three things. One of my favorite bosses always said to me, Sheri, always have three things when you make a change, because if people don't do everything, they'll do two, or may not three, or maybe not three, but you have an odd number to goof around with. And so I'm goofing around with three things. One is the invitation from YouTube to increase my content length. Because again, these analytics, they all hit a certain way, is if your viewers are attentive enough to watch your entire video. That's a very, how would they put it, very high marking. And my viewers tend to watch the entire video. So that's good for you and I. So that means that you're interested and the subject matter is being delivered and the content and the clarity and the video, all of that. And I've asked that. So I will begin uploading a little bit longer because I don't want to go too long. I don't want to bore nobody. And hitting maybe around the 15-minute mark is what they're recommending. Now, keep in mind, I'm a business person too. So I know that if YouTube is asking me or inviting me to do this, they're getting something on the back end. And I understand that. But again, I want to grow organically. I want to grow genuinely. I don't want to purchase, boost, over. I'm gonna be Sheri about it. If you like me, you love me. And if you don't, there's someone else to love, like that, okay? So the length of the videos will hit definitely 10 minutes and sometimes 15 or 20, depending on the topic. So that's that. The second thing would be that I am considering, and probably will, make the comments public. Because over the entire year, the few comments that have been left have all been positive. There's not been anything negative. And you can't expect everything to always be positive. So a negative comment will give us something to work with if it comes. Just don't come for me. I'll say it. I'm good-hearted. Don't come for me. So the comments will no longer be hidden. They will be there for you to make live at the time that you make them, instead of me reviewing them in advance. And then last but not least, the third change is the post will probably be the post will probably be twice weekly instead of once per week. Certainly still on Thursday, and the other day I won't commit to. Sometimes I have a hard time reaching the Thursday. But I do tend to get in studio and do 3 or 4 subjects at a time. And so I'm almost always in advance of myself. So there's material to upload. Having said that about the material, so those are the 3 things, okay? And I love you. And thank you for helping me get here. You need to know, thank you for helping me get here. I love you. Regarding the material, it will stay the same. And let me tell you why. 1, you're liking it. 2, it's holding the attention. And 3, it verifies to me that I'm on the right track. And this is my track. People have a very hard time apologizing for their stuff, being accountable for their stuff, and even how to treat other people. And that's been my topic matter. Accountability, apology, and treatment. You meant to treat that person that way. Now, I've used references along the way of relationships and all types of relationships, but that's my emphasis. And that's why I started this channel. And that's what I'll continue on that journey. Yeah, I'll continue on that journey. I have no idea why it's so difficult to say 2 words that are deserving of a person to hear that's been wronged by you, or hurt by you, or misunderstood by you. I don't know why that is. I can only say this, that if it's difficult for you to do it, you, whoever you are, It's almost always one of three things. One, what you did was so low down. You're ashamed or remorseful. You can't even do it. And again, these have been in past videos. Two, the person in your mind wouldn't even dare want to talk to you, but you're not in their mind. You're in your mind thinking that. And number three, you can't do it because of pride or ego or hurt or trauma that's holding you back from doing it. So these are the things about apology. There's no other reason why a deserved apology can't be made. And if you're apologizing to what I call a conscious person, a woke person, an aware person, that person will almost always listen to you, because part of them getting there, awoke, conscious, awake, aware, intuitive, is opening themselves up, is having an open heart, what they call an open chakra and all that. I don't know how much of that I follow, but I seem to speak that language. I just know what works for me in my life and in my profession, and what I've seen in practice and in my purpose that absolutely works. And that is when that person's soul and that person's conscious and that person's heart has reached a certain level, it becomes a part of their invitation to rise even further up, to hear the apology. So by you not giving it, if that person is like that, you're probably intimidated by, respectfully, you're probably intimidated by the person. You can't approach the person. The person becomes powerful because to get here, to get to that state, okay, the person did such enough work on themselves, knowingly or unknowingly, invited or uninvited. They've done the work. And about their essence, about their personhood, about their purpose, has become clear to them and righteously cherished by them, and by any means necessary, more than anything else necessary, they will protect that within themselves because that is so rare. And so hearing from you, even if you did something so shady, hearing from you or for you or letting you have that apology is an expectation for them that they have to answer for themselves. Doesn't mean they need to reunite friendship with you, reunite brotherhood with you, reunite sisterhood with you, but it is more than likely they will hear from you. It's a part of the purposeful journey. It's a part of the road less traveled. It's a part of the rising queen, rising king. It's a part of the what they call the chakra, whatever. I don't know enough about that. I just know the practice, and that is kind people are my kind of people, which is also the description bar in my YouTube channel about me. And while I realize, especially in my career, a lot of times we don't get that because the person has been shielded in their positional authoritative power, called a position, that they don't feel it's necessary of them or for them to do it. So you're often left without an apology that's due to you, and that's a debt. All of this is low energy operating. And don't we know we're surrounded by low energy operating nowadays, with in politics, in religion, and many of the what I call the strongholds, the societal strongholds. And this is what keeps us unfixed. So I'm going to end here and say that the three things that I mentioned, those are how we're moving forward. Thank you so much for joining me on this journey. I hope to have interesting material for you coming up this next year together. And I look forward to reading your comments. I love you. Bye. Bye, y'all. Oh, yeah. Pick up my subscriptions. I do need more subscriptions if I'm going to do this thing. I'm going to do it organically. Please. I love you. Bye. Bye.